And how you doing? Welcome back to the Quiet Power, and today I'm going to be talking about the Kushti dumbbell swing exercise. Now this exercise is not as ancient as the Gada, Jori and the other exercises in the Indian physical culture arsenal. The dumbbells were introduced into India at a much later stage, probably by the British Empire. You've got these strong men, the big globe dumbbells, and that's the kind of dumbbells that they still use to this day in the Akhara. So the exercise was probably implemented in the way that the Indian thinking would have been. I swing the weight, swinging the Jori, swinging the Gada. So this exercise is very good as it mirrors the actual Jori motion. So you see the Jori hold the clubs and it swings through here in the top arc, like this. And what this exercise does is it goes through the bottom arc. You're coming down around here. So by using this and this, you complete a full motion coming from the top to the bottom. Now people who've worked with clubs before have probably seen this motion before. Essentially this is what it is, just broken into two parts. In my opinion, you can use more weight doing it this way, so if you're looking to build up more strength in those motions, for whatever reason you would want to, then definitely breaking it down will make it more beneficial from that point of view. You can use more weight in both the top portion and the bottom portion. However, if you're doing this motion, it tends to combine the motions and movements together and makes it much more efficient time-wise, compressing that down. So, without further ado, I'll get into the exercise itself. The exercise is fairly simple. You clean the weights to the shoulder, you rest them here in between swings on each side, and you're going to send the weight out across the body. So with weights this time, take the weights from the ground, grab them, swing back, clean to the shoulders. Now I'm going to take the weight head furthest away from me and perform almost like a hammer curl. I turn my hand from palms out, palms in, down across the body and across, opposite side, down and up. Down and up. And as you watch my hand, I turn my hand, it comes down, I'm trying to do it slow. And then here, my wrist rotates. As it rotates, it comes up. So this is the important points to note. From here, you turn, let the weight fall down. The head of the weight on top of your thumb will project out. Lock out the elbow, don't want to injure your elbow. So lock that out. If you do this, you're just going to cause yourself an injury. Lock out, and as you're coming down, allow the weight to swing. As it swings, turn the wrist. As it comes here, you just let the weight come and rest. And then you switch to the opposite side. As you're moving in between, there'll be a slight movement in the waist and the lower body. This becomes more pronounced when you use a much heavier weight. These ones are just 20 kilograms. So I can stay fairly rigid, but as the weight gets heavier, you really have to start moving your body behind it. So let's go and do it properly. Clean up. And then from the other side, the rear. So it's a really good exercise, especially for your grip. You'll really feel it, especially if you go for higher repetitions, and also the upper back. This area here will burn like nothing else before. Also really good for building up your cardiovascular. It's a full body motion. You're using your whole body, especially with heavier weights. And that's when it gets a lot more challenging. These ones are just 20 kilograms. I've used up to 35 kilograms. And the ones they use in competition go up to 40 to 50 kilograms. So definitely worth building up to. Good exercise to start working out with. I would recommend doing sets of about a minute, work a minute, focusing on your form and technique. And then once you've done a minute, rest for a minute, repeat. Do that up to 3 to 5 times and you should be good to go. Great exercise. definitely underappreciated. Try it in your arsenal and see how it works for you. Hope this has been a useful lesson, and may the power be with you. Okay, and I just thought I'd bring up a quick mention that I've been working on this book. It's very nearly complete. It should be out hopefully by the end of this month. I'm in the editing stage, doing some nice pictures and all that kind of stuff. It's taken me long enough. It basically details all these exercises and more. If you've got any questions about it, just let me know. Be out soon. Just bear with me. And I'm the worst person at selling myself, so I hope that if you're interested, you look into it. Thank you if you do. If you don't, do one. Until next time, see you later. Very good.